All right. We are going. We're on everywhere. So, why is my camera not working though? Let's see. Oh, okay. It is. Awesome. I just realized something new. I have two cameras connected to my computer because I'm live streaming and using two different things, and I just realized that they're both using the same camera. I didn't know that that could happen, that they could do that. So that's good to know. All right. Happy Friday, everybody. I can't believe we're on day 8 already. How are you all feeling? I'm feeling pretty good myself. Today I'm going to stay on in the live stream in my group. I'm doing this only in my group because I can't keep my eyes on too many places at once, looking at comments and really be in my heart and be really super tapped in and connected. I'm just going to move my camera since I don't have to use two cameras. That is a whole new revolution to me. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to stay on in my Facebook group. So come on over there if you're joining me somewhere else after the Heart of Creation, or come on over there now. I have fewer people here on Zoom than I have had, so I bet some of you guys are watching me in the group. And I'm going to spend about an hour with you guys, tapping into whoever is there commenting to do some healing. I'll tap into what you're asking me for support for, run an alignment or alignments, and maybe bring in some symbols. I also have a deck of cards that I use sometimes for this purpose, just that has just like a 1 or 2 word message, like your soul shines, just for very simple cards. I might pull some of those. We'll see. So after the Heart of Creation, I'm going to continue on with this live stream in my Facebook group. So if you're watching there, just stay here with me, or if you're watching the replay and you're in my group, stay on and watch. If you're watching me on YouTube or my Facebook page, I'm not going to stay on for the extra healing because I need to put my focus on just one place, looking at the comments. And but you can come on over and watch the replay or live. Everybody can receive the healing, so I'll be tapping into whatever comments I'm intuitively drawn to. Maybe I may get to all of the comments. We'll see. And run healing, and everybody can accept the alignments and the healing that I'm doing for themselves, whether it's your comment that I choose or not. So the replay is just as powerful. So good to see you guys, you who are here live with me. So today I'm going to run 2 alignments. The first one I have used before, somewhere in the last few days. Can't remember where now, but it's called Broken Release. So this is what was coming up when I was tuning into our collective group who's going to be receiving the healing. And that is Broken Release. That belief that somehow we're broken may be buried deep in our unconscious, or we might even have conscious, clear thoughts of where we think we're broken, where we think that there's something wrong with us. But the truth is, we are all born perfect. We are perfect on a soul level, just the way we are. So this will release the feeling that you are broken, that there's something wrong with you. And release the belief that you need to be fixed. It brings in the knowledge that you are whole, perfect, and untarnished. And then I'm going to bring in, to support that, believe in yourself. This is an alignment that is just such a good one to have in your back pocket whenever you feel any sort of self-doubt. It's also really, 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 really good for kids. I ran ran and run this for my daughter, my youngest daughter especially, a lot when she was in high school, and even now that she's in college. Forms of self-doubt, unworthiness, and fear can lead to a lack of belief in ourselves and our own abilities. Even a fear of our own power, if we've misused it or had power wielded against us, can cause us to lose belief in ourselves. And I'm just trying to find my live stream in my group because I can't find it. I just had the intuition to check on that and I'm not finding it. So I need to look at that before I move forward here. But this alignment brings in the ability to love and accept and believe in yourself through the lens of your own source connection, as it ultimately brings you back into remembrance of your true divine nature. Before we move on, I'm just getting an error that the live video is starting. So it looks like something is wrong here with that. I need to start over. So unless I can find myself here. Oh, it's okay. People are reacting to my video. Nope, that's my page. Since I shared that I was going to be doing this, I want to make sure that I'm actually live in there. So if you're watching me in my group, please comment because I'm not finding myself. And let me see here. Yeah, people are saying they're not finding it. So let me start this over. And it may be that camera issue, I wonder. Okay, so just bear with me for just a second. Sorry if you're watching the replay, but I want to make sure that I'm live in exactly where I said I was going to be. And let's see. Maybe I better choose my other camera just in case that was the problem. Good thing I like technology because sometimes I have to do some tricky things. Okay. Oh, that is not what I want. Day 8. Personalized healing. Okay. Day 8. All right, now let's try this again. It says live video is starting and we're live. Okay, good. Here we go. So welcome if you're just joining me in the Facebook group. I didn't realize I was having a technical problem and the live stream wasn't working into the group. So here we are now. I'm going to be taking you guys into the heart of creation. I'm going to run 2 alignments, broken release and believe in yourself. And then we are going to go right into the personalized healings. So the instructions are at the top of this video. Basically, to request a healing, just comment with 3 to 5 words on what you'd like me to tap into. I'm not going to be able to read long comments because this process moves quickly, so just a short sentence or just a few words. I'll choose intuitively and tap into your energy and run the alignments for you and anyone else who would like to receive. By commenting, you're giving me permission to tap into your energy field and Akashic records. By receiving the healing, you're giving me permission to connect to your higher self and divine aspect to send the healing. This healing does not take place of mental or emotional health. advice or treatment. So I'm doing these healings just in the Facebook group. So if you're watching me on YouTube or on my page or obviously on Zoom, you guys know, hop in over to the group for the second part of this. Yeah, time for the Atlantean symbol with the technology. So I have a sacred soul symbol that we've discovered really works on really well with technology, with clearing up technology issues. That would probably be helpful right now. I'm going to bring that in. All right, so here we go. This is day 8 of 21-day immersion into the heart of creation. So just taking a moment to get comfortable, sitting up with your spine straight and your feet flat on the ground or lying flat. Settling into your body, bringing all of your awareness into the present moment, and just relax. Closing your eyes, allowing yourself to land right here, right now. Allowing your body to relax even more. Now placing your focus and awareness onto your heart and just breathe. Allowing your breath to slow and deepen. Breathing as if you're breathing directly from your heart. Allowing your inhale and exhale to slow to about a count of 5. Inhaling for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhaling for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continuing this long, slow, deep breath through your heart as you bring your awareness to the energy of compassion. Compassion is one of the highest frequencies that we can access as human beings and one of the building blocks of creation. I invite you to see, sense, feel, or imagine the energy of compassion as a beautiful pink light surrounding you. And as you breathe through your heart, using your intention to breathe that pink light of compassion into your heart, allowing this energy to fill and expand your heart. And with your next breath, allowing this energy of compassion to expand into every cell of your body, feeling all the cells of your body vibrating with the frequency of compassion. And with your focus and awareness on your heart, feeling into the heart-to-heart connection between your heart and the heart of Gaia, and your heart and the heart of creation. Noticing the beautiful golden light in the heart of Gaia, and the glorious iridescent light in the heart of creation. And with your next breath, simultaneously begin to breathe the golden light from Gaia and iridescent light from the heart of creation into your heart. And as you breathe these energies into your heart, allowing the golden light from Gaia and iridescent light from the heart of creation to merge with the pink light of compassion, creating an iridescent rose gold light, allowing this light to expand your heart even more. And with your next inhale, allowing this light to fill all the cells of your body, expanding beyond your physical body, going 12 feet out in all directions, creating a beautiful ball of iridescent rose gold light that you are in the center of. And just taking a moment here to notice how loved, nurtured, safe, and protected you are in this space. And as you continue breathing through your heart, imagining the beautiful iridescent light flowing down from the heart of creation, connecting you with the energy of all that is, with potential, with possibility, with pure source energy, traveling all the way down through your entire chakra column and all the way down into the heart of Gaia. And imagining the beautiful golden light from the heart of Gaia flowing up, connecting you with the infinite wisdom, wealth, knowledge, and abundance that Gaia holds, coming all the way up through your entire chakra column and traveling all the way up into the heart of creation. And as these energies flow in, through, and around you, witnessing the beautiful ball of light that you are in, expanding with every breath you take. And now I invite you to feel into your heart-to-heart connection between your human aspect and your divine aspect, the highest aspect of your soul that's guiding you through your human experience. And now allowing your human aspect to merge with your divine aspect. And as you merge with your divine aspect, feeling yourself expanding into all of this light surrounding you. Feeling yourself expanding infinitely, expanding all the way into the heart of creation, expanding all the way into the quantum field where all potential and possibility exists. Just staying in your heart, breathing through your heart, connected to the energy of all that is. Just breathe and allow yourself to expand into the energy of all potential and possibility. Good. I'm going to call in Sacred Light Open here to get the technologies running. Now, Divine Love and Light calling in Broken Release. Just allowing this energy to go into the darkest, most hidden corners of your mind, clearing out anywhere that you feel like you are broken or have been broken by life, by another, by a situation, by an illness, by a financial situation, anywhere that this means you are broken. Just allowing this energy to clear away all of the cobwebs, the breadcrumbs in your mind that are holding on to those beliefs, dissolving any oath, vows, agreements, or contracts that you've ever made to live this way, feel this way, or believe this way. Anywhere that anyone else has ever told you that you're broken. Anywhere that's been reflected back to you. Just allow your mind to begin to rewire with the remembrance that you are perfect. Even if it doesn't feel like it in this moment, in your life, in your body, you are a divine being. Good. I'm going to call in believe in yourself now and divine love and light. Thank you. So just allowing this rewiring of your brain and your heart, your nervous system, to believe in yourself, to believe in your intrinsic worth and value. What I'm hearing is interesting, but I'm going to say it out loud. As a child of God, as a spark of the divine. Bringing in what it feels like to believe in yourself, even if you've never felt that way before. That you're allowed to believe in yourself. You're worthy of believing in yourself. It's safe for you to believe in yourself. Good. Let's go ahead and anchor all of this in with sacred light close and divine love and light. Anchoring this into your heart and your higher heart, into your mind and your higher mind, into every cell of your body, all of your chakras, into your nervous system, your subtle bodies, into your earth star chakra, into the heart of Gaia, into your soul grid, your soul records, your Akashic records, and into every dimension and reality where any aspect of you exists. When you're ready, just bringing your awareness back. Take a deep breath and open your eyes when you're ready. Good. Peace, love, and healing. I love it. How are you all feeling? I'm just going to make sure that I'm actually live in the group. Okay, I am. Good. Better, calm, good. So I had the thought of relaxed and at peace. I had the thought of going ahead and continuing this live stream on Zoom and YouTube and Facebook pages so that people watching could go ahead and receive the healing that I'm going to be bringing in. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. But I want just to make it clear that I'm only going to be looking at comments inside my Facebook group. So if you're watching me elsewhere, come on over there. And we are going to move right into some personalized healings. So I'm going to see if I can see myself here. Okay, good. There's somebody wanting to get in. Let me go over there and let her in. Okay. Good. Karen says that was epic. Believe in yourself, and it is safe to believe in yourself. Really shifted me. Beautiful. Ooh, Sunny says, I feel like my angels were hovering around me. Love that. Okay, so if you are here in my Facebook group, I invite you to comment and let me know what you would like support on. I'm going to not necessarily take these comments in order. I will get to as many as I can. I will stay on here for probably about an hour or so. Running some alignments, and anyone can choose to accept the alignments. It's probably going to be a lot, so I wouldn't recommend accepting all of it for yourself, but whatever really resonates with you. Okay, I just need to get myself grounded here. If you're watching on Zoom or YouTube or my Facebook page, you can stay here and receive all the healing. I decided to continue to let the live go, continue on, so you guys can receive the healing, but I'm not going to be seeing your comments if you're commenting. So come into the group. Okay, sobriety, identify the anxiety tied to it. Okay, so I have an addiction release alignment. I'm going to bring that in. And I, for some reason, pulled these pulled these two symbols out before we got started. And I felt like they were going to come through together for somebody. This is release and trauma of abandonment. And I'm running the addiction release alignment through this here. This is for Sunny and anyone else who would like to receive it. And just allowing these technologies that are these symbols and the addiction release alignment to work deeply within your energy field and your brain, rewiring your brain, releasing any anxiety that's tied to your sobriety or addiction patterns, which are the root of this particular type of trauma, is what I'm hearing, trauma of abandonment. So as if I get to your comment and say anything in particular specific for you, I'd love to hear if that resonates with you. Wealth creation blocks. So interesting. I might be using a few symbols today. So Athena, I'm going to bring in an alignment from my Unwinding and Unlocking Wealth series called Unwinding Fear of Money. I'm going to run that through this wealth code symbol. I like to see this symbol. So these are graphic representations of multidimensional technologies. So they're, it's just an image on a page, but they're in motion when they're working. And the way that I see the wealth code symbol is I see it spinning. When it's clearing, it is spinning counterclockwise, and when it's activating, it's spinning clockwise. That's how I see it. So I'm seeing this spinning around you, unwinding that fear of money. And I'm hearing to bring in unlocking, handling wealth responsibly. So now allowing this technology to begin spinning counterclockwise around you. Anyone who would like to receive this? Love to hear if that resonates for anybody. Ooh, bath in the healing. You saw greens, blues, and a purple light. Brain, pineal gland. Aha. One of my favorite alignments. I'm going to bring in the pineal gland alignment. This is an alignment that I really received the activation part of it, and then I built it out during a 7-day intensive meditation retreat with Dr. Joe Dispenza. And in his retreats, on the second to the last day, he does this pineal gland activation at 3:30 in the morning, and it's 4 hours long. And it was one of the most intense experiences I'd ever had. In the middle of it, I literally didn't know who I was even. And I received this alignment during that experience. And then I came home and I built it out. So our pineal gland is a sacred gland that allows us to tune into higher dimensions. It's the biological antenna that receives information from the quantum field. It allows energy to be transformed into chemistry, which transforms our physical bodies and our realities. The pineal gland is responsible for the production of serotonin, which is our daytime neurotransmitter, and melatonin, which is our nighttime neurotransmitter. The pineal gland is most active between 3 and 5 a.m., which is why he does that activation at that time. These two chemicals affect our brain waves. When the pineal gland is activated, there are crystals that are electrically activated, which are sensitive to frequencies not perceived by the senses. This creates inner vision. When these crystals are activated, our bodies also begin to create powerful antioxidants, which can heal the body. It also begins to produce benzodiazepines, which is a natural Valium. When the pineal gland is activated, it also produces a chemical called, I can't say the full long word, but DMT, which acts as a hallucinogenic, allowing your brain to perceive a reality other than the physical 3D reality. And people sometimes take synthetic DMT. Ayahuasca, I think, is a form of synthetic DMT. But this is a way to activate that naturally. Now, I'm not saying anything against ayahuasca. I've never been called to do that, but this is a way that we can work with this. Our bodies were designed to produce this. And there is a reason, I believe, a very purposeful reason behind things like our water being fluorinated and things that are causing our pineal glands to calcify. And it has shut these abilities down for many people. So this alignment begins to decalcify and activate your pineal gland so you can experience all of the aforementioned effects and increase your ability to perceive the unknown and create from the quantum field. So this is running for you. And I'm also going to bring in brain balancing for brain chemistry. And the Heart of Creation meditation is an activated meditation. So when I guide you through it, or one of the practitioners who is attuned to it guides someone through it, it's actually running several alignments as the journey is going on, as you're being led through the Heart of Creation meditation. And the pineal gland alignment is built into that. So every time you listen to the Heart of Creation, you're receiving this alignment and a few others. Okay, good. Let's see here. That felt really good. Traumas, sexual abuse, emotional and physiological. Okay. So I am going to run. I'm going to run through. This is for Sam and anyone else who would like to receive this. I'm going to activate the release symbol. And I'm going to run 3 of my trauma series alignments: sexual abuse release, mental abuse release, and emotional abuse release. So this is a big healing energy that's coming through here, and it's running now. If you have these types of traumas and you're receiving this healing, I would not accept for yourself very much more of what I'm running today, because this is going to go deep. And if you're accepting too much, then it all kind of just gets watered down a little bit. So if this resonates with you, sexual abuse healing, mental abuse healing and release, and trauma abuse release. Let me say that again: sexual abuse release, mental abuse release, and emotional abuse release. And the release symbol actually helps it integrate easier and go deeper. But if this is your experience, just maybe allow yourself to just receive this, maybe one or two other things. So I'm focusing on Sam because this is the comment that I'm responding to. I'm seeing you really, really surrounded. You're in this ball of light, and I'm seeing you really surrounded by just a lot of support, like many different types of beings, angels, light beings, ancestors, that are all really supporting you. A lot of this that you're holding is ancestral, and your ancestors are very thankful to you for what I'm hearing is signing up to be the one who stops this for the family line and clears it. Okay, I got goosebumps on that. Okay, Omni. Support for healing anything my body needs. I came down with flu symptoms last night. Okay, so I'm going to run for you my alignment called Immune Booster. And this has, so sometimes I build out alignments that have other alignments in that energy packet. So this has bacteria release, virus release, and multiple of my energetic apothecary series, a bunch of herbal alignments that are supportive for the immune system. And it also has my lymphatic and immune system, body system alignment. So this is also a big packet of energy, even though it's one alignment. So for anybody who's struggling with their immune system, immune booster and divine love and light, thank you. Just allowing that to support you. Good. Karen, motivation to create my own cash flow. Okay, let's see here. I'm just feeling into all right. What I'm going to bring in for you is success without sacrifice. So this is all about where we limit or avoid success because we believe that we have to sacrifice too much for it. So we're not even going to try, we're going to block it, we're going to stay away from it because we're not willing to sacrifice what we believe has to be sacrificed in order to get it. And this is for this purpose of this particular time I'm running it, it's about financial success. So if that is in resonance with you, this is for Karen, but if this resonates with you, you can choose to accept that as well. So calling in success without sacrifice. Good. All right, resolve and purpose. This is for Tim. I'm just feeling into this. Okay, I'm going to bring in two alignments for you. The first one is advance with ease and joy. This is all about clearing the beliefs that change is hard, the growth is uncomfortable, that there's no way out, there's no way to endure except for, there's no other way, but to endure pain, struggle, and sacrifice in order to advance spiritually or even just in life. And this can help bring in a lot of support to help with that growth and advancement process. And then the second one I'm hearing to bring in for you is giving away your power and activating your power. This will remind you of the infinitely powerful divine being that you are, resolving oath vows, agreements, and contracts you have made multidimensionally. So not just in this experience, soul experience, but others, to give away your power for any reason. Any unworthiness beliefs that may be causing you to limit your own access to your own power, and really the ability to own your power and use it in the highest and best way. So this is for Tim. Anyone else can receive this as well. And divine love and light, sending this now. Thank you. Whew. Good. Heidi, pineal gland blocks. So hopefully you received that pineal gland alignment. Beth, I'm going to send in the reproductive system alignment. And I'm also hearing to run an alignment that I have called Passion Elixir. And this is part of my relationship series. That is a section for romantic relationships, and it's a fabulous alignment. But it has a lot of healing built into it. And so that's why I think I'm hearing to run that for you. So reproductive system, body system, and passion elixir. It's actually one of my personal favorite alignments. So running that now for Beth and anyone else who would like to receive that in divine love and light. Thank you. Right, good. Love to hear how you guys are feeling. Overwhelmed with family issues related to addiction. Okay, I got something in my eye. Something is poking me. Okay, so this is for Tracy. I'm going to bring in another symbol here called Family of Origin. Okay, there's actually a few symbols that are coming through. All right, good. And by the way, if you're resonating with these symbols, there is a bonus for Sacred Soul Alignment class for the full certification of a mini certification with 3 Sacred Soul symbols. This is another modality that I created. These are my cards that I created. I will be teaching that in the fall, but you can get attuned to 3 of them if you are coming into this class and you pay in full. So I'm going to activate Family of Origin, Disease, and Pattern Disconnect. And I'm going to run the Addiction Release Alignment through all of that in Divine Love and Light. Can you change it? So this brings a really, really powerful healing for this particular issue. So Family of Origin, it does a few things. You can see that it looks like a DNA strand, but it's working on that ancestral line. Disease is, of course, working on the energy of disease, which addiction is a disease. Pattern disconnect disconnecting that pattern. And then addiction release has a lot of belief work and trauma clearing in it. So let me know if that is resonating with you. Oh, good. Delayed tears. Beautiful, Beth. Okay, let's see. I lost my place here. Let me go back. So hopefully that felt good and supportive for you, Tracy. Resolve generational trauma. So for Cindy, I'm going to bring in, now that I've started with these symbols, I don't know if I'm going to be able to stick to doing anything without them. So for Cindy, resolving generational trauma. So I'm going to bring in that family of origin symbol again, and I'm going to run trauma disconnect alignment through it. So that's working on all forms of trauma and really taking that into your ancestral line. And I'm also hearing to run karmic oath, vows, agreements, and contracts, which is working on those ancestral oath, vows, and contracts that we have made to take on issues for our families. Good. So let me know how that is feeling for you guys. And I can see that quite a few people are watching me from my pages. So I just want to reiterate that I'm only looking at comments in the group. If you happen to be watching me anywhere else and you're commenting, I'm not seeing it, but you are still receiving the healing. So come into the group if you want to comment. Okay, Sherry, pelvic balancing, hip healing, balls and joints. Okay, so the pelvic, I would choose to receive that reproductive system alignment for yourself, but I'm also going to bring in my skeletal system alignment for the rest of this and the pelvic bones. And I'm also going to bring in the muscular system. So skeletal system and muscular system, body system alignments for Sherry, and anyone else that's having muscular or skeletal issues can receive this. In divine love and light, can you change it? Whew, good. Jordan, blocked around aligned job and home. So Jordan, what I'm hearing to bring in for you is an alignment called collapsing timelines. And this works to really help to put us on the most aligned timeline and just collapsing all of the noise around us that's pulling us out of our aligned path. So bringing that in for Jordan and anyone else who would like to receive that in divine love and light. Creator, change it. Stacy, you plan to join me for the full? You were on the page. I bet next time I'm on, I'll hit submit. So just to let you know, there is a private session left still. If you're planning on coming in and paying in full, I'm shocked that there's still one left, but there is. So you can take advantage of that if that is you. Lots of shudders. Go ahead. Physical, emotional, and mental health. So Rama Deep, I ran what is going to be really optimal for you is what I ran through the release symbol. I'll bring it in again for you specifically. Emotional trauma release and mental trauma release. And divine love and light. Thank you. Whew, that feels big too still. Love for my own femininity and body. Struggle with lots of women's health stuff. So this is for Ariel. So I have a lot of body alignments. I'm going to bring in a few here. Love yourself fully. What I was just going to bring in just went out of my mind. Let's see. Bring it back. Okay, what I'm hearing to run is mother wound healing. So love yourself fully. Mother wound healing. So this is really works to unwind the trauma, emotions, and false belief systems that can be passed on in the womb from our mothers, bringing in a deep and profound healing between you and your mother, whether she's been in your life or not, and any mother figure that you have in your life that you are choosing to focus on while receiving this alignment. And it's also bringing healing with your relationship with yourself and the feminine aspect of yourself. Love yourself fully is just clearing a ton of beliefs around unworthiness. And then I'm going to also bring in love your body now. This is clearing out judgment, resentment, hatred, and disgust that we may be holding for our bodies, releasing it from our subconscious, all the places, our cells, our cellular memory, aligning your vibration to unconditional love and gratitude for your amazing body. So sending all three of those now. This is for Ariel and anyone who would like to receive it. And Divine Love and Light, Creator, change it. Cheryl, attract positive people and events instead of negative, damaging people and places. So I'm hearing to run never enough, which is an alignment that focuses on like never being enough and life never being enough. But what I'm hearing to run it for is that just went out of my head. Okay, I'm just going to bring that in. Never enough and Divine Love and Light. Whew. Something else I'm going to bring in. I have so many alignments, sometimes I forget. Disappointment, I'm going to bring that in. It's unwinding disappointment, but there's something else that wants to come in. So calling in disappointment and Divine Love and Light, you can receive that if you are resonating with that energy right now. All right, here it is. Persecution release. So this is coming in for Cheryl. So never enough. Whatever I just said, which when I'm in the zone, sometimes I'm not even knowing what I'm saying. So whatever I just said, the alignment that's coming in, and persecution release. This is dissolving the trauma around persecution. So yeah, it feels very much that kind of persecution energy. Things always going wrong. Nothing ever works out for me. And it's I'm seeing a lot of oath, vows, agreements, and contracts clearing with this for you. Whew. Good. Let me know how that felt, Cheryl. Removing blocks I have from thriving in a pain-free body. I feel like I'm holding a lot of pain from my ancestors. Stepping into a healthy lifestyle. Okay, Natalie. I'm going to bring in my pain relief alignment, which is really working on the pain receptors in the body and the nervous system. I'm also going to bring in the tension release. And that's where you're holding that energy for your ancestors. I'm going to bring in a relationship, renew, restore, rejuvenate between you and your dad, Natalie. Anything you're holding for your dad that you took on for him? And I'm also going to bring in the grief trauma support alignment. This is a big packet of energy, also really to support you with the grief that you're moving through still. Let me know how that feels, Natalie. That was a lot. Molly, stability, body, financial, life. What I'm hearing for you right now, Molly, is ground yourself and stabilize your emotions. So just really bringing you back in to the present moment, anchoring you into your inner knowing, and just remembering who you are. So calling this in now, divine love and light, create or change it. Or Mimi, this is for Mimi and anyone who would like to receive it. When I see Molly, I can't help but say Molly, even though I know that's not your actual name. Page, paranormal blocks and bindings. So I'm going to bring in a sacred light healing here. This is from the sacred light modality that I co-created with my best friend, but it is a bonus tool that I give. We both of us give this in all of our classes because it's really, really important. So if you're coming through Sacred Soul Alignment, you would get this tool as well. So it's called Sacred Light Purification. And it is a tool that we created together over a decade ago. And it's gotten upgrade after upgrade after upgrade after upgrade. We just recently upgraded it a couple of months ago again. And it's a very, very, very extensive energy clearing. Clearing all types of energy patterns, including entity attachments and that sort of paranormal. What I'm seeing for you, Paige, is like this noise, like a frequency noise, a frequency that's in your field that's disruptive, that is discordant. Clearing that also places a protective shield around you and your environment. So Sacred Light Purification is running for whoever would like to accept it. Whew. Good. I must need a nap. Actually, so you guys see me yawning a lot, but that's actually not because I'm tired. And I don't think that's what you meant, Stacy, but since a lot of you guys are newer to me, the yawning is actually a way that I process energy. And it's an attunement that I give in Sacred Soul Alignment. It's called Breath of Peace. And it helps to amplify our own innate ability to clear energy with a breath. So that's one reason why I breathe and sigh and yawn a lot. But I don't get tired from this work. I get energized by it. And I used to get really tired. I would have to take a nap after I did one session. But I've learned how to protect my energy and how to not take things on from other people. And that's something I teach also and do a lot of healing around in the Sacred Soul Alignment course. So I know a lot of people that get drained from doing this type of work, but when you learn how not to get drained, it actually energizes you. I'll get off of this call and I'll probably be doing something, running around my house all inspired because it energizes me and it makes me feel good and happy to do this. Yay, Natalie. Cheryl, very huge crying. Sherry, swelling in legs, feet, extended abdomens. Minnie and Kim Sanctuary had the same symptoms. Interesting. So I'm going to bring in two tools One is an alignment and one is a sacred light tool. Just so happens to be a tool that is also part of that bonus with sacred light purification. So I'm going to bring in flesh, unwanted feelings away, and the sacred light flesh. And I'm also hearing to bring in the lymphatic and immune system. So really working on that, flushing out your lymphatic system. So calling that in now, divine love and light. Whew. Good. Let me know how that feels for you, Sherry. Sounds to me like this healing is taking much out of you. Yeah, so I didn't see that comment before I explained about the yawning, but that is my way of transmuting the energy. And it's a beautiful way of transmuting energy because you're not taking it into yourself. You're literally, your breath is transmuting the energy. And yeah, as I said, it does not make me, it does the opposite of making me tired. Sue, hair loss and itchy scalp. Huh. Okay, so Sue, what I'm hearing for you is that integumentary and excretory system. So integumentary system is our skin. And I'm hearing the fungus alignment. So it may not mean that you have an actual physical fungus. It may be the energetics of that. It may be metaphysical, but it possibly could be physical. So running that for you, for Sue. Anyone else who would like to receive a healing around your skin and fungal infections. So in divine love and light. Whew, creator, change it. I got a big yawn on the big breath on that one. So when I'm using my breath like this, when I have a big breath like that, that's an indication that there is a big amount of energy clearing. Ah, so see, you were commenting on the page. I felt like I needed to say that. Becky, I would love healing to release a fear or block from seeing and hearing more psychically. So I'm going to bring in seeing with your third eye, which is all about that fear. Fear and trauma that we've experienced from witnessing things with our psychic sight or mind's eye that have been scary to us or that we didn't understand. So calling that in now for, and I'm also hearing to bring in the crown chakra alignment, which is really working on clearing out the energy of lies and illusion and a lot of false religious, man-made religious programming. So calling that in for you, Becky, and anyone else who would like to receive that. Divine love and light, creator, change it. Trina, lost, unheard, misunderstood, not respected or valued. So I'm going to bring in the trauma of abandonment symbol, and I have a new alignment that's going to be part of this new class called the trauma of abandonment. So I'm going to bring that in for you, Trina. Run it through the trauma of abandonment symbol. And I also have a new alignment called the trauma of being silenced. So it's part of this whole trauma series that I'm building out. So I'm going to run that for you as well, Trina. And anyone else who would like to receive those? Good. Good, Natalie. Good. Paige says, instantly felt the energy releasing fear like a fire hose. Beautiful. Being betrayed and stolen from. Okay, so I am going to run a couple of alignments from my unwinding series. So, unwinding current life, financial, and survival trauma. This is unwinding and dissolving traumas from financial loss and devastation through divorce, domestic violence, injury, illness, job loss, investment loss, being tricked or scammed, inability to pay bills with very little extra, not being provided for when young, not being able to provide for your family, bankruptcy, debt, debt collectors, taxes, trauma from natural disasters, stuck in a trap of not enough, fixed income, welfare, cycle, string of bad luck, trapped in a hole of debt, trauma of being trapped in the body, bringing in the knowledge and understanding of how deep safety feels, as well as the energies of abundance, trust, and prosperity. So if you resonate with those traumas, you can choose to receive that in divine love and light, create or change it. And I'm also going to bring in the anger and resentment release alignment just to help support you with the anger from those situations. Calling that in now in divine love and light. Good. That was for D, but also anybody else who could benefit from that. Hello, Leonie. Okay, I think I've gotten to all the comments that I can see. If I didn't get to your comment, and you're here live with me still, it's about 11 o'clock on Friday. I'll wait just a minute. Releasing the fear is causing nausea on its way out. My ears feel plugged and uncomfortable. Okay, so let's bring in the flesh, what I just did a minute ago for somebody. Flesh, unwanted feelings away, and sacred light flesh. So calling that in now, divine love and light. Change it. Whew, good. All right, so I think we are done here for today. Thank you for joining me. This is a lot of fun for me. I really enjoy doing these impromptu, like, kind of hot seat sort of style healings. It's really good for me to kind of just, go like this with my intuition. It's good practice. Keeps that muscle growing. And I love sort of demonstrating the power of this work and these alignments. So we are getting started with class less than 2 weeks from now. July 10th is the last day to sign up. It's approaching fast. I know a lot of you guys are kind of sitting on the fence on, do you go all in with option 2 or do you start with option 1? So if you have any questions about that, you can set up a call with me if you'd like. There is a button on the registration page right underneath where you register for the class. Some of you may not be ready or able to jump into the whole 9-month class. Option 1, the two-month version of that, where you get attuned to 85 alignments to be able to run for yourself. There's a lot of healing for you in that program. And if you come into option 1, you can always continue on. It's not like you're stuck there and you can never, you don't have to pay for the whole class. You would get a discount for what you paid for option 1, is what I'm trying to say. There is 1 session left for pay in full for the whole certification. There are some really good bonuses. And there are payment plans. So they have an internal 6-month payment plan for option 1 and an internal 9-month payment plan for the whole certification. And then I also have Afterpay and Klarna, which you can use to split the payments up further. I think that Afterpay for the full payment on the full certification is only available in the US because of the amount of the investment. So I'm getting more and more excited the closer we get to this. I can't wait to spend the next 9 months with all of you guys. We're going to have our first two classes in Maui. I'm going to be in Maui. So, really looking forward to being in that energy with you guys, because I think it's kind of ironic or not that I have really recreated this whole sacred soul alignment journey, and I'm going back to where sacred soul alignment was born. And we're going to be starting off this new round there, and that's definitely not a coincidence. Even though I just, have had this realization the last couple of days that that's what's happening. There's going to be over 50 new alignments. So if you are a practitioner already, you can come in and get all the new alignments, all the new training, the whole 9 month thing for just $297. If you're already if you've come through the certification. If you've come through level 1, you can get all of it for half price. So really incredible opportunities for you guys who are Sacred Soul Alignment students already. And if you're a Sacred Soul Symbol student, you get $500 off. So check your email and check in the group for those discount codes. And I can't wait to see who is here with me for the next 9 months. We're going to have an incredible journey together, and we're getting started soon. So I will see you guys tomorrow for day 9 of our 21-day immersion into the heart of creation. I can't believe we're coming up on almost halfway through. And we're continuing all the way up to the day we start class. That's just how the timing worked. It worked out perfectly. I didn't even plan it that way. In fact, yeah, this all is just so divinely guided. Everything that I do, just I'm always amazed at how divinely supported and guided I am. So I will see you guys tomorrow for day 9. I hope you have a great Friday. I'm taking my daughter to a Shakespeare play in the park tonight, so I'm looking forward to that. The sun just came out. I hope it stays out. It was raining yesterday. So have a great Friday, everybody, and I will see you all hopefully tomorrow. Much love, and bye for now.